Property values around the country have dropped by $42.2 billion due to severe flooding, according to a new report from the Climate Council and property data firm PropTrack. The research shows there is a growing price gap between homes built on flood-prone land and those built on flood-free land. Venus Bay resident and South Gippsland councillor Sarah Gilligan told me she's noticed storm surges getting higher for about 6 years now. 2 years ago, she witnessed water rise over the top of the Venus Bay levee wall, which runs the length of the first and second estates of the peninsula for the first time ever. Gilligan is coming to terms with the possibility of not passing on her house to her two sons. Gilligan told me that our Australian identity is so wrapped up in this laid-back coastal lifestyle, and it's under threat. The new report from the Climate Council found that out of the 2 million flood-prone houses across Australia, at least 70% have had their values reduced by flood risk. As of April 2025, the median value of a typical home, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, in a flood-prone zone was $75,000 less than the same home without flood risk. The stats say that 1 in 6 Australian homes are at risk of flooding. That's 11.7 million residential properties around the country. And in Victoria, the story is no different. 8.7% of homes are at risk of flooding. Climate Council analyst Ben McLeod told me solutions to flooding need to be tailored to each community. For some areas, the installation of levee walls and storm surge drains could protect homes. But for communities where homes have become unlivable and uninsurable, property buyback schemes should be considered. Property buybacks is a voluntary government program where homeowners in flood-prone areas sell their homes to the government at pre-flood market value. Property buybacks have taken place across Queensland and in Northern Rivers in New South Wales. The cost of buying hundreds of properties is expensive for the government, however, and is contributing to the growing bill of dealing with climate change. A report by Deloitte Access Economics estimates that the inaction on climate change could shrink Australia's GDP by 6% by 2070, which is a loss of around $3.4 trillion. McLeod told me this is substantially more than the cost of cutting climate pollution, switching to renewables, reducing our emissions across Australia and across the economy.